Good afternoon, Guy Solis, Gentleman's Edge, Denver, Colorado. Today I have a shave review, and I'm going to do a test shave. These razors came to me from Mike Ramos. He has two razors that are called Hillstrand from Sweden. Wonderful razor, really a wonderful razor. I put these scales on. These are camel bone scales. I have two razors. I was working on the second set of scales and busted them. So I have those coming. So I'm going to do a shave review on this one here because I know he's eager to get them back, and this is really a fantastic razor. One thing I kind of came across was that the tang, probably see it better right here, the tang is a lot narrower up here than it is up here. It's about, I didn't measure it, I would say a third thicker on this side. So when you close it, it has a tendency to want to rub. And you don't want to rub all those nice letterings off. So I'm being really super cautious about that. That's one. The second one is his Montaner 14. These are the ones I put the acrylic scales on. I sent this one back along with a couple others, and what ended up happening was I changed my procedure on how I was doing things, from the polishing to the honing to the installing the scales, and I actually neglected to hone this one. So he got it back to me. It was a little bit tricky to hone. It has a little bit of a funk in the blade, just a slight one, but I think I got it. So I'm going to do a test shave on both of these. So today I'm going to be using a Marrakesh. I haven't used a Marrakesh in a long time, so I'm going to use that. Also have the cologne, and let's get it on, huh? So there's that blue water. I have about 4 days growth. Sometimes when I do a test shave, I like to have a good beard, so I can see with my own eyes very rapidly how that razor is cutting. Yeah, the Marrakesh just soaks right up. So okay. Anyway, let me lather this up. So today is Friday. If you stick around, I'm going to post another video. Actually, I'll probably post that video before I post this one, because I could post this one almost any time. But anyway. Alright, as usual, perfect. It's been a while since I used this. This guy at the honing meetup said he tried this and he just washed off and gave the soap away. It does have a powdery perfumey scent to it. And I can understand the guy's sentiment. But I don't care what other people think. I just kind of do whatever I want to do. All right, so let's do a couple passes here. I think I want to use the Montezur. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Montelier. Okay. All right, let me warm up the blade. This is a really, it's like I think it's like a 15/16. No, not 15/16. Maybe it's a 7/8. I didn't even measure it. It's a wonderful rustic blade. It's got really nice patina on it. I polished a bunch of stuff off. You didn't want it to be mirrored finish. I can't do a mirror finish on some razors anyway. But this is a nice razor. I'm hoping it shaves perfect. Pretty good, no pulling so far. Alright, I got that tip nice and sharp. That's what the issue was with this razor, is the tip. I just couldn't get that tip to sit down right for a couple strokes. Oh man, this thing just cuts. That's like one of the toughest parts of my beard is right here. So I got these little cuts, one on each side, and look at that. I don't know if you can see it. Just cutting like crazy. No pulling. I am happy so far. Actually, let's do this. All right, so let me just set this one down. Beautiful razor. And now it's time for Camel Bone Hill Strand. It's just kind of funky. I don't know what's going on with it. I know it didn't bend a pin, but it's tight like this, and it gets loose, and it doesn't have any friction on it at all, so I'm not sure what's going on. I hate to take the pins out of these things. It's always just like so risky, because the way I do it is I just get on a little belt sander and I just kind of touch it, just touch it, and I kind of feel the other side, make sure it's not getting too hot, and then eventually I can get it. But if I touch that scale, I'm just kind of screwed. First impression on this one is it does pull a little bit, so I'm going to have to figure that out. I'll have to look under my microscope and see what it's doing. Yeah, I'm going to have to take this back on the stones and do all that stuff. Now, all right, I need to amp it up here. I got stuff I got to do. But I do want to finish shaving. Usually, today's Friday. Usually I save Fridays for using my own razors. But my time constraints, I'm just kind of doing what I can do. Let's go back to the Monte. All right. This just cut like there was no beard at all. So that is exciting. Love that razor. Cuts, man. This razor cuts. I just love these scales, man. I hope it comes across on the video, but these are just I mean, they may look white on the video, but they have so much depth to them. Those camel bone scales. Check, see if this is on. Alright. It's already a 15-minute video. I didn't want it to be a 15-minute video. So, okay. Sure is a nice blade. See if I can do the wow. Well, it's sharp enough to do the fool's pass. That guy's been working on that tile for like 2 weeks, man. He's getting a Dremel tool with a tile, with a grout removing tool on it, and he's cutting out all the grout from all of his tiles so he can save his tile. What the hell, you know? Go buy some new tile. All right, so man, I think I got a pretty good shave on both razors. I do want to do a slight modification on the, I don't know what this thing called. See, it's called a, oh yeah, Hill Strand. I don't know if I'm even saying that right. So Ramos can correct me if he wants. But anyway, let me get this soap off my face. Okay, it's Gentleman's Edge, Denver, Colorado. Y'all take care.